Hey y'all, hey. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing? Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Miss Yancy. Today we're in the kitchen. We're celebrating my birthday. It's my birthday week officially. So, yes, sir, we are celebrating all week. Okay, the birthday's on Thursday. So, we are about to just be doing some fun stuff. And today we're going to be making some pasta. So, we did not cook yesterday together because I couldn't do it yesterday, but we did go live on Saturday. So I'm like, why not go live today and make something super simple and delicious that my family can eat? And this is something that they can eat throughout the week until Thanksgiving. So I'm really excited about that. So we're about to make this and hoping that, it can hold them off until Thursday when they're going to have a big meal. So I just wanted to make something easy. Okay, so come along with me. I just want to come on here and chat with you all as I cook. There's something super simple. I'm sure you already know how to make this. Everybody make it their own way. So, you know, to each his own, and follow along if you like. All right. Hey, Maureen. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for already liking the video. Please continue to like the video, okay? It's sad season and it's Miss Yancy week, y'all. Woohoo! All right, so I already told you guys I'm about to get I'm about to show you guys the ingredients that we're using today. Okay. This is about to be like one of the most simplest things I made on here. I know I did not give you guys like a heads up on this live, but it's because I didn't plan on going live to do this, but I'm like, why not? Especially since we didn't go live yesterday. But anyway, so like I said, we're making some pasta, right? Here's my ingredients that we're using today. So these are tomatoes from the garden. I've already roasted them when I make my pasta, or just y'all know how I preserve my tomatoes. This is how I preserve my tomatoes, especially the millions of tomatoes I harvested this year. So what I did was I washed them, placed them in here, sliced them in half, and I sprayed it with some avocado oil spray, cooking spray, and then I have some onions in here as well. And then I put it in the oven for on 470 for like an hour to an hour and a half, like until pretty much, the water had drained out of it, until it started to dry and to give it like that roasted, vibes to it. So that's what we'll be doing, using to make the sauce. Okay, I make my own tomato sauce. I don't purchase it from the store because it's so easy to make. Why not? And then the other ingredient that we'll be adding is some basil, because y'all already know pasta sauce without basil is a crime, because basil just enhances the flavor of the pasta sauce. And then of course, y'all know my favorite. I will be using some onions, garlic, and ginger. And then as far as the seasonings, as we go along, I'll show you guys what I'm adding. But, the basics, like the ginger and stuff, garlic, onion. I'm adding some crushed peppers. Complete all the things. All right. We will also, not only will we be making our pasta, we will be making some homemade garlic bread. I mean, I purchased the bread, so we will not be making that from scratch. Because I remember somebody asking, do I make my own bread? We don't really eat bread like that, but once in a while we eat stuff like this, and it's like, why not have some garlic bread? I love garlic bread. All right, so first thing first, we're gonna get the pasta on the stove. Let's get it to a boil. Let it get to boiling, and then we'll be working on the sauce after. So this is the pasta that I am using. Pretty basic, you know. Like I said, today is going to be very basic. Going to be doing some very, very basic things. But nothing, it's definitely going to be delicious, nonetheless. And then I'm also going to, on the side, like the protein we're going to be using, I've already seasoned some chicken legs. What is it called? Drumsticks. So I have some drumsticks that I already seasoned, and I added some honey barbecue sauce to it. So that's gonna be the protein that we have on the side. So I'm gonna start getting the water hot, get it to a boil, and then we'll add the pasta in there, and then I'm gonna turn the oven on so we can start baking the chicken. But how are you guys doing today? Happy Monday, happy new week. If you guys have kids in school, when do they get off? My kids get off literally on Wednesday, which is so crazy to me because I feel like they should be off at least like 2 days before. Let me turn the stove on. Hey. Okay. All right, so let that get going. I feel like the kids, let me turn the oven on too so it can start getting hot because I'm going to put it on 370. We're going to put the chicken in the oven. And then we can start getting these together. Let's start prepping our veggies. But yeah, I feel like the kids should have like at least 2 days off. Not just 2 days. I feel like they should have like at least 2 to 3 days. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Please continue to like the stream. Hey, everyone. If you're watching, let us know where you're watching from, okay? Let us know where you're watching from in the comments. This was an impromptu live because I didn't go live with y'all yesterday, but I went live with y'all on Saturday. And we were processing all those peppers, and I will be going, so after this live, I'm going to feed the kids, get them ready for bed. I will be doing a late live tonight where I will be continuing the preservation of all these peppers because it hasn't gone anywhere yet. It is so much peppers, y'all. So I really need to preserve them ASAP because I'm smelling them, which means they're starting to go bad, and I don't want it to be a waste. I'm watching from, wow, where is that? I've never heard of that go ad. Where's that? But all right, y'all, let's get started. Are you saying Georgia? Is that what you're trying to say? You're watching from Georgia? That is so funny. Yeah, I really hate autocorrect too. It's so annoying. Autocorrect is so annoying. But oh my gosh, shout out to all the Sag. It's our birthday week. Oh my goodness. Hi y'all. So how are you guys? Yes, I am. You're right. Okay, you're watching from Georgia. Georgia in the house. But what was I about to say? Shout out to all the Sagittariuses. I know y'all like to call us the Sagittarius. I don't know why. Because I think we're pretty good, until you mess with us. Like we don't look for trouble, but we will. If you bring trouble to us, we will finish it. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself. Like I said, I don't really know much about what is it called? Zodiac signs. But one thing I do know is Sagittarius, since I am one, so I'm gonna describe myself. I always see like the term Sagittarius. You know what's so crazy? My husband is also a Sagittarius. His birthday is 5 days after mine. So my birthday is November 27th, and his birthday is December 2nd. So I don't know what that means. For y'all who do all the moons and the stars and all that stuff, all that connection, let me know in the chat what that means. That me and my husband are the same sign. But yeah, we're pretty chill, We're pretty chill people. We don't look for trouble, but if you bring trouble to us, we finish it pretty much, like we don't, it's not gonna slide. Did you plant garlic for the winter? Unfortunately, I did not. I didn't plant any garlic for the winter, but I think I will still plant garlic. It's not too late. I'm gonna still plant it. I'm just not gonna, get a harvest of it when I want. I think I'm gonna plant like soft neck garlic. I think the hard neck garlic are the ones that like needs a lot of like cold um, weather. I think that's the one that need a lot of cold weather. But the soft neck, I think the soft neck garlic, I could plant them now. So I might plant some soft neck garlic in next month. Next month after this week and situation. I think I'm gonna do that. Thank you so much, Yaga. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But yes, y'all. Shout out to my Sag, my Sagittariuses. We the best. We the best, right? We the best. We the best. You know, we mind our business. We mind our bees, naive. Ooh, I have a headache. But my name is it Leatis? Hard to, people call you Lee. Okay. So it's Lee. See, I was already mispronouncing your name, child. I was already mispronouncing your name. I'll call you Lee. Thank you guys for watching, y'all. Thanks for please continue to double tap that screen. Don't forget, y'all, the seeds are still on sale. The natural skincare products, body butters, the African black soaps, all of those things, the loofahs, they're all still on sale, 30% off. Take advantage of it, y'all. Take advantage, take advantage. Don't forget. We celebrate Miss Yancy all week long. There are so many things that I am grateful for. And my birthday just happened to fall on Thanksgiving, so I will give my grateful testimony on Thursday, okay? On birthday. I'm gonna go live on my birthday for a little bit. Maybe for like an hour. If you guys are available. LOL, I know, right? That's why people call me Lee. Hey, but you know what? Always, your name is who you are. Your name is your identity. If people mispronounce it, make sure they get it right. Don't ever allow people to mispronounce your name, because that is who you are. That's your identity. That's the name that your parents give you. So always make sure if people mispronounce your name, always make sure they get it right. You only get one identity, I think. Okay. Whew. Alright, so the water is getting hot. The oven is getting hot, so I'm just trying to prep everything. I'm hoping what I'm doing right now, like what we're making, I mean, I'm like, this is like so straightforward, but this is something that you should be able to make in like an hour or less. Honestly, we're not doing nothing, it's not African food, but I do make the African pasta sometimes too. In the African pasta, we extra with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making African pasta today. I'm just making pasta the Miss Yancy way, or one of the ways I make my pasta, because I make my pasta in many different ways. And I'm like, I need something easy to do today. And then I don't have any space in my freezer. Like, I really need a deep freezer, so I can't be cooking food that needs to go in the deep freezer. So I need to make, something quite simple. I'm just gonna use half of this onion. I'm gonna just use half. I don't need all of it. Just use half of it. Whew. That helped me. LOL, thanks. Aw, you're welcome. So start doing that, like, thank you. Yes, our name is our identity. Like, don't, we go to school and we have to learn how to pronounce a lot of things that we didn't know how to pronounce before. So don't ever, I think it's disrespectful when people pronounce your name wrong and they don't want to change their most mispronunciation. It's like, that's my name. And I know there are some names that are definitely super hard to pronounce, for sure. And you know, my husband is Nigerian, and a lot of Nigerians, to me, a lot of their names are really hard to pronounce because it's like it's so long. But that's why we learn in school. They taught us, you know, they taught us phonics and how to pronounce in syllables and, you know, things like that. So, oh, okay, our oven is ready. So let's come get our chicken up in there so they can start baking so my kids can eat in a good amount of time before bedtime. So we're going to put the chicken in there in the oven right now since the oven is ready so they can start baking. Let me get my baking pan. Hit the like button, y'all. Yes. Thanks, Maria. Let them know. Hit the like button, y'all. All right, so y'all, I'm using this is the spray that I use. I always want to say olive oil. It's not olive oil. It's avocado oil. I use the avocado oil spray. I love cooking with avocado oil. Because first of all, avocado is my favorite fruit, and I just love the taste of it. So I love the avocado oil. I'm not a big fan of olive oil. I know olive oil is super healthy, but I really cannot stand the taste of it. Even though I do have it, and I know sometimes olive oil is called, you know, the recipe may call for olive oil, and I'll use it, but it's just not my, you know, like my favorite. Let me show y'all this chicken, okay? Let me show y'all this juicy chicken. Y'all see this? So these are like chicken thighs. I seasoned it with a bunch of the seasoning y'all see on the counter. So I seasoned it with a bunch of the seasoning y'all see on the counter. And then one of the things y'all don't see on the counter is Sazon. So I added some Sazon in here, some crushed peppers, garlic, ginger, onion powder. The only thing I forgot to add in here is parsley. And parsley is one of my favorite things to season my chicken with. I totally forgot to add that in here. But nonetheless, it's still going to be yummy. And then I put some honey barbecue sauce in here. Some honey barbecue sauce. And then this has been marinating for about over 24 hours because I did it last night. I marinated it last night. So I would say a little bit over 24 hours it's been marinating in these juices. So I don't know if I told y'all that I'm not like really cooking like that on Thanksgiving, but I will excuse me, I will make something to take to my aunt's house, which is the acheke. I'm gonna make the acheke. One of my aunts is gonna make some baked fish. I was gonna make the baked fish and acheke, but one of my aunts said she'll make the baked fish, so I'll just make the acheke, and then I'm gonna make some fried rice and some jerk chicken. And when I'm making it, I'm gonna go live. So I'll make the fried rice on Wednesday, and then I will season the chicken on Wednesday as well, so it can marinate, and then I'll bake the chicken on Thursday morning. And I'm thinking about making some some African donuts. So it all depends on how I feel because it is my birthday after all, and a princess don't work on her birthday. It's my national holiday, so you know. Alright, I have like 2 more in there, so I think I'm gonna try to put it on here because I mean it's only 2 left. It's only 2 left. I wish I really could feed you through the screen. I wish I could feed people through the screen. I really wish I could. I would totally do it. I really love cooking for people. I could, like, if I didn't have like kids or like a family, my cooking style would be so different. Like I would eat extremely like on like the vegan side of things, like extremely healthier. But and I probably won't be cooking as much. But when I was in college, I used to cook a lot like this, and I always used to give the food away. Like I had a lot of people used to come over and to come and eat when I was in college, because I used to like over cook, and they knew, because I don't know how to cook in small portions, because I grew up cooking for like a big family, and my grandma only taught me how to cook, you know, large quantities. So I always had extras, but my friends used to eat real good in college. All right, y'all. By the way, the drumsticks, I sliced it on both sides before. So if you wanted to marinate really well, you want to slice the drumsticks on like on both sides, so that the marinade can, you know, seep through the, you know, it can penetrate the skin and all that stuff. So here's the marinade that was in there. So typically I would not throw this away. If I had more chicken, I would like throw it in here and, you know, add it to the marinade and then put it like in the freezer. So I'm gonna save that to do that. All right, so let's see. I think the water is boiling. I think the water, it's not like boiling, but it's at a boil. So I'm gonna put some oil in there. I'm gonna put some oil, and this is oil that I fry stuff with. So if you're wondering what oil this is, so I'll just put some oil. And this is just so the pasta doesn't stick together. And then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt. So I have some pink Himalayan sea salt. Some pink Himalayan salt. I'm gonna add that in there. Let that mix real good. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Please let us know where you're watching from. Hit that like button, okay? So now the only dilemma that I'm having is if I should make 1 or 2 pack of these. The issue I'm having is I don't want to make like just a little bit and then it be gone by tomorrow. And then I have to make more pasta. So like, I don't know. Alrighty. I think I might make both of them. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make both. I think I'm gonna just make this one. I don't know. I'm gonna make both. If I don't end up using all of it, I'll just save it for later. I'll save it for later. I know I'm not gonna end up using all of it, but what I could do is I could save it for later and then just, you know, make more sauce. The sauce is so easy to make. It's very, very easy. So I'm gonna lower the stove a little bit. And then well, let that start doing its thing. Hey, planning with Gigi. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss that much. We're about to blend these. So since you're just now joining, if you're just not joining us, so our pasta sauce that we're making is this. This is the base. These are tomatoes from my garden. I roasted them with some avocado oil and some slight seasonings, like some Italian seasoning, like complete. And then with some onions, I just roasted the tomatoes in the oven. And until, like, you know, it pretty much dried a little bit, because I still see there's some moisture in here. So it's still in here. But yeah, so we are about to, before we blend these, we are going to chop up the other ingredients that we need. So trust me, you did not miss much. You are right on time. This was an impromptu live. Oh, you was cooking stew? You was cooking stew. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and chop up our veggies. What are you going to eat the stew with? Are you eating it with rice? Like, were you making red stew? All right. Got our garlic in there. And typically, I would add like a habanero in here or a scotch bonnet. But today, I'm going to try to not make it too spicy. So I'm just going to use the red pepper flakes. Alright, I'm going to put our basil. Oh, I love the smell of basil. I'm going to wash it. And then we're going to chop some for the sauce. Thank you guys for liking the video. Please continue to like the stream, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, we need to make sure that all of the pasta is inside of the water. And we're just gonna let it boil for about like 10 to 15 minutes or until it's like al dente. We don't want it soft. We don't want it soft and soggy. We want it just right. So I like boiling it with some oil because the oil makes sure that it doesn't stick together once it's done. I think I need to add more water. This is definitely a lot of pasta. I already know I'm not going to use all this. I don't even have a big enough pot for this, but it's okay. You can save it for later. Save it for later. All right. I make the red stew base and either freeze or a can. I bought the yam and I'm soaking the stockfish bits and herring. We'll make the yam porridge. Ooh, okay. The yam porridge. You know what? I just realized we do have yam porridge in the fridge. I made it the other day with you guys. So I think, oh yeah, so this is perfect. So they have yam porridge in the fridge and we have the pasta, so I don't have to cook anything else. At least I don't want to. But there's something that I want to eat, and it's my birthday week. And I'm wondering if I should be fat and greedy. Because I'm already going to be fat and greedy on Thursday. I already like seasoned the fish. I want to eat some kenke, some Ghanaian kenke and fried fish with some tomatoes, tomatoes and pepper sauce mixed with the shito. That's what I want to eat. That's what I'm craving. But I'm like, that's just going to be too much food in that fridge. I can't eat all that stuff. And my kids only eat a limited, of these things anyway. And then plus we're about to have some food on Thursday. So, and I ain't got no space in my fridge, y'all. Zero space in my freezer. make sure these things are nice and chopped. My favorite thing about like pasta sauce when I make the thing I want to taste in it the most is the garlic and the basil. I love me a good garlic. I really like a lot of garlic in my food. Like a lot of garlic. If I could smell the garlic, ooh, amazing. The reason why I'm chopping these basil up, normally I would just throw them in there, but my kids, they're one of those kids where they don't like to see the veggies in the food. Not, I won't say my kids. Let me not say my kids because my daughter, she don't care. She has a beautiful palate. Her palate is very mature. My son, he's the one. He don't like to see the onions. He don't like to see. He don't like to see the veggies in the food at all. Like it would turn him off. He's not going to eat it. He's going to start pretending like he's gagging and just doing the most. But my daughter, she would eat it. But he's getting a little better. When I was younger, I used to hate seeing like onions, like cooked onions. I hated like seeing it in my food. Like it would be so hard for me to eat it. I don't know why it used to disgust me so much. Like you know how the onion looks when you cook it or like stir fry it. I think to this day I don't think I really like stir fry veggies. Not veggies, but stir fry like bell peppers and stuff like that. I don't like that. Like you know those peppers that come in the fajitas. Like I either have to eat it raw. I have to eat my bell peppers raw or you know cooked in the African stew. But I can't like like that saute. It's hard for me to eat it. But now I can eat sauteed onions. But it was just so when I was younger, growing up, it was so hard for me to eat it. I don't know why. But I guess maybe my son got it from me. I guess. Cause I'm gonna make some garlic bread. I'm gonna save some of this basil for the garlic bread. Alright. Okay, so we already chopped up our thingamajiggies. Ooh, let me check on this pasta. Alright, it's getting there, but it's not done. You could tell it's not done. That it's still kind of super hard. And I think I need to add more water. I don't think I added enough water in here. Let's see. Oh, I think yeah, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. I will also make some jollof rice and beef stew, oxtails, curry, goat, damn, and sides. Once I'm done cooking Wednesday, I'm done in the kitchen until next week, period. I know that's right. It sounds like you're the one that's doing the cooking this year, huh? My goodness. Invite me over. It sounds real good. Invite me. When I was in college, because my birthday was always around Thanksgiving, one of the things I used to do was like house hop. Like me and my friends, we used to house hop. Like we'll all start up with, you know, our individual homes and then like start like moving together like a gang, going to each other's house, going to different friends' house, going to eat their food. It was so fun. I loved it. I used to love going to my different friends' houses when their parents be throwing down, honey. I used to love going to their houses, house hopping, hanging out. We had so much fun. So much fun. All right, we're about to start our sauce very soon. All right. Our herbs are ready. Got the herbs, onions, garlic, and ginger, and some basil. I'm gonna make garlic bread, so I'm chopping this up. I'm gonna put this in the food processor for later. I wish I had like fresh parsley, but I have dry parsley, so I'm gonna use that for the I'm gonna use the fresh parsley for the garlic bread. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's come get started. House hopping is why I'm not cooking on Thursday. Ooh. Okay. I love house hopping. It's so fun. It's so fun. And I think it's super cool, especially when you have like friends from different cultures. So you get to experience like different foods from different cultures. I think it's so cool. All right, we're about to empty out our pasta. Alcini? All right. All right, y'all. Let's come get started. Oh shoot, I forgot we have to blend these tomatoes. I totally forgot. We gotta blend these tomatoes for this sauce. Elle?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I just coughed in my mouth.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I think our pasta is ready. I think our pasta is ready. I think it is perfect. Let me taste one. Yep. So I'm going to blend the tomatoes into like a puree. where is my, I'm gonna use the smoothie. I'm gonna use the smoothie setting, like the bullet, so it can blend really well. I don't mind it being chunky, but because of my son, I don't want him getting mad that he sees the tomatoes in there and then don't want to eat it. So I think I'm gonna do it like that. All right, I'm about to, while that's happening, I'm about to empty out the pasta. I think it's ready. I think the pasta is ready. All right. Y'all, I did not need to make all this pasta. Oh my gosh, this is so much. Woo. Y'all see how I can do this? It's because I boiled it with some oil. So it's not sticky. All right, I'm gonna go put this back. And then I'll save the pasta water for if I need to add sauce. Let's go ahead and start the stove so we can get the sauce started. Get the sauce started. Get the pot hot. Our sauce is pretty much ready. Like after you make your own sauce, you will never like want to buy sauce from the store. It's so easy. It's so easy. It tastes better. So it smells amazing. So much fresher, you know. So much fresher. We're gonna be using some avocado oil today. I mean, when don't we, right? Thanks for liking the stream, y'all. Whenever I take the pasta, I always like messing with it so it doesn't stick. So that it does not stick. Alrighty. Alright, alright. Get our oil. L? 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 Elsimi, you want to taste the pasta? You want to taste the white pasta?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't like white pasta with sauce on it.
Well, that's what we're having for dinner.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my love. Hey, hey, hey. How are you doing? Thanks for being here tonight. Please don't forget to like the stream, y'all. I appreciate it. All right. Got some oil going in here. I'll add just a little bit more. It's avocado oil. I get the spray and the oil from Costco, just in case you're wondering. If you too is interested. All right, let the oil get hot. Yes. Let me open up all my seasonings. Yes.
So, I shared it with Aiden, and Aiden said it tastes yummy.
Okay, you guys have to wait until it's done, okay?
Okay, Mommy,
Yes.
do you have any people in gym I can have?
The pasta is about to be done in 10 minutes, okay?
Okay. Then why are we eating a snack?
You
What
have to,
about a banana?
no, you have to wait for dinner. I don't want your stomach to get full.
But I really want something to eat.
All right, the oil is nice and hot. Go ahead and add onions. I'm gonna let the onions fry for about like a minute just so it can turn brown a little bit. Hey everyone, where are you guys watching from? Let us know in the comments. What are you doing? Are you guys prepping for Thanksgiving? Any Thanksgiving prep? Today I'm going to season my chicken that I'm making. I'm making some jerk chicken. So I'm gonna season it today so it can start marinating. So I'm gonna make some jerk chicken and fried rice. That's what I'm going to be taking to my aunt's house. And I might be making some Liberian donuts as well if I have time to do that, because the making of donuts is like a whole process. The dough has to rise. You have to create the figure eight shape, which is a whole thing all by itself. The frying part is like the easiest part about the whole donut making. But if I have some time, I'll make it because the kids really like it. They really love those donuts. It's like one of their favorite things. And then I'm going to make my favorite thing for my birthday, which is my milk candy, the Liberian milk candy. I made it on here with y'all before. I'm gonna make it on Wednesday night, and then I might take some to dinner on Thursday. I'm also gonna be making the rice on. I have to be in the kitchen. I want to be fully relaxed on Thursday. I already told my kids, don't ask me for nothing. Go to your daddy for everything. Whatever you think you want, go ask your daddy. All right, so I'm about to add, now that it fried a little bit, I'm gonna add my ginger and garlic. That's not about to fry for a long time because I don't want it to burn. I don't want it to have like a weird taste. So, but I do like the flavor, how the garlic and the ginger flavors the oil. And then we're gonna add our pasta sauce, our homemade pasta sauce. Currently cooking in Texas. I know you told me you're making some stew and stuff. Victor, I think that's your name. I'm not sure if it's how you call it, autocorrect, but I'm not sure what you're trying to say. I don't know if autocorrect got you too. I can't stand autocorrect, honestly. I really cannot stand it. And I also hate the fact when I want to capitalize something, it changes the entire spelling. All right, it's been doing its thing. Now we're gonna add our sauce. I might